All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about a really powerful, ancient path to getting what you truly want out of life. It's a piece of wisdom that stood the test of time.
I mean, really think about that for a second. What if you could actually do that? Attract the love you want, make all those little and big obstacles in your life just disappear. It's something we all want, right? But the big question is always how? How do you make that happen? Well, the solution isn't some new life hack you'll find on social media. It's not a productivity trend that's going to be gone in 6 months. Nope. The answer we're looking at today comes from some seriously ancient wisdom, straight from the Buddha, and it gets right to the core of how our lives actually work. And believe it or not, it all comes down to this number, 4. The Buddha laid out 4 key principles, 4 steps that, when you put them together, can create a pretty incredible transformation in your life. So let's take a look at what they are. Okay, so here's our roadmap for this whole thing. Step 1, good precepts. 2, meditative focus. 3, clear insight. And 4, cultivate emptiness. Now, I know some of those might sound a little out there, maybe a bit abstract, but trust me, as we get into them, you'll see just how practical these steps really are. All right, let's get into it. We're going to break this whole path down step by step so you can see what each of these principles actually means for you in real life. First up, we have Shila, which basically means good precepts. The best way to think about this, it's like the foundation of a house, right? If your actions are solid and ethical, you're not harming people, you're not lying, you're not stealing, your mind doesn't have to deal with all that guilt and anxiety. It gives you a stable, solid ground to build everything else on. Okay, so next up is jhana, or meditative focus. So you've got your solid foundation, right? Now it's time to build a frame of the house. This is all about training your mind, getting it to be calm, super concentrated, and steady. It's where the practice of deep focus, through meditation, really comes in. And this is what I find so cool. Jhana can sound like this super advanced, mystical thing that only monks can achieve. But check this out. The source literally says that just being aware of your breath, just knowing it's coming in and going out, even for a split second, that means you're already doing it. You're not distant from jhana. It's that simple, that accessible. It's not some far-off goal. So that brings us to step 3, vipassana, or clear insight. This is where it all starts to come together. Because you've built that solid foundation with your actions and you've sharpened your mind's focus. Now you can start to see things with this amazing clarity. And we're not just talking about thinking clearly. This is a deeper thing. It's about seeing reality for what it actually is, without all the filters of your own hopes and fears getting in the way. And that leads us to our final step, sunyata, or cultivating emptiness. Now that word emptiness can sound a little scary, but it doesn't mean nothingness, not at all. It's actually this really profound wisdom, this understanding that everything is interconnected. Everything is always changing. Nothing is truly separate. And when you really get that, you can start to loosen that tight, white-knuckled grip we have on things, on outcomes, on ideas. And that right there brings this incredible feeling of freedom. Okay, so you've got your moral foundation, you've got a focused mind, you've got clear insight into reality, and you have this deep wisdom about how everything works. So what? What happens when you actually put all 4 of those pieces together? Well, here's the payoff. And it's a big one. The source material makes this pretty extraordinary promise. It says if you do these 4 things, whatever you wish for, you'll get it. And those problems and obstacles in your life, they'll just disappear. But here's the crucial part. This is not magic. It's not about making a wish and hoping for the best. It's a system. A practical system for aligning your actions, your mind, and your wisdom with what you really want. When you get all those pieces working together in harmony, your life just naturally starts to move in the direction of your deepest desires. It's cause and effect. So, that leaves us with one last question. For you. If you were to start down this path today, right now, take a look at your own life. What's that one first obstacle you would want to see just dissolve?